right side to Johnson, and he is just not going to even make an attempt for it. Overthrown and ball back to the game. But
oh, he's stealing! He's stealing!
the speedy little 5 foot whatever Williams with the interception. That is why he is the team captain right now. Gurley says, "Get off me, son. I ain't done. No leg injury here's going to stop me." And what have I got myself into? A 90 overall Lamar, 84 overall Judy, and 89 overall Ed McCaffrey versus my 80 overall Lamar Jackson. And I have a couple others up there that we do not see at this time, but we will be focusing on some MUT Mondays. I have been having the hardest time getting into an online game. But let's see what we can do over here on the left side, because we already got a scum kick. So let's take a second and look at people on the field. We got Calvin Ridley, Andre Johnson, and Todd Gurley, who's going to be heading the offense against Jeremy Chin, the rookie safety, as well as Frank Clark up the middle. So on 2nd and 7, we have a spread look here, and they hand off to Gurley, and Gurley's going to be an important part of our offense starting off. We have an 80 overall team. There's going to be some updates to this team at the end of this video, but for right now, let's see what we can do with what we got. So a deep cross over the middle, and probably should have been picked off, but that is the first 3 and out for our offense. Sam Huber kicks the ball off, and it gets picked up by, looks like Cam Akers, and Akers is going to be running. He keeps coming back on the back, try to get around the offense, but again, let's look at the people on the field. For us, right now, it's going to be Aeneas Williams, Jalen Smith, and as well as Pat Pete over in the cornerback spot. And again, I said earlier, we're going to have to contain this 90 overall Lamar. Don't know how he got him. Don't know how much money he paid for him. But this is not going to be a fun game for me. So on 2nd and inches, we got a guy, we have Judy coming across and not able to keep up with his speed. He is going to get the easy reception and get the first down. Looks like we have a bunch right set. Man in motion, and it looks like it's going to be 4 verts, and look at that. Look at that AI. Now, I know I complained about this game, and it still feels like everybody's in the mud, and yep, it's still not that bad of a gameplay. I mean, we have some issues that need to be patched open, but not going to focus on that. Going to focus on the game solely on 2nd and 10 over the middle, and that is going to be a reception for Moistert. Again, looking like he's going to do the same thing over here. Moistert's lining up at the tight end. That is one person we did not highlight at the very beginning. He's got Cam Akers and Raheem Moistert, and again, same play, same result, and now we are fighting in the red zone. So handoff to Akers, and Akers fights forward against Rowe and Williams and gets 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Spread offense again. Looks like we are going to, going to kind of cut him short there. And here we go, goal line versus goal line. And right here, I thought I had him for a loss. Sam Mills also thought he had him for a loss. But I guess they are going to give it to him, and it is going to be a 6-0 lead to start off against this offense. And the kick is up and no good. So this could come back to haunt them. But for right now, let's look at mounting an offensive attack. We did not get that much of an offense the first drive. So here we go. The kick is up, and another scum kick to Hernan. And he's just going to take it to the 30-yard line, getting what we can. Single back formation, close set, and we're going to go with a stretch play, and Kerrigan says, "No, sir, I'm going to have you for a loss." And this is going to be 2nd and 11. Lamar Jackson over the middle. I cannot believe he came down with that. My goodness, what is your catch in traffic? But that is Calvin Ridley with his first catch on the day. Now, I formation and ISO right up the middle. And it looks like Todd Gurley says, "Bump you guys. Give me those 4 yards." So as we said earlier, Todd Gurley is going to be a pivotal part of our offense, at least for right now. And we get some blocks on the outside by Cordell Patterson. All right, we got some pretty good receivers to start the year off with. I mean, I've been doing some solo grind and some auctions and pack openings, but other than that, I mean, just been taking it as it comes. I'm trying to do this every week. I'm trying to give you guys an update as well, and that is a 5-yard gain for Todd Gurley on 2nd and 10. So on 3rd and 5, we're going to do just like he did, but looks like there was a little bit of contact early, so we said we're kind of in the no man's zone, so we have to go for it. And we're going to throw this little drag route over to the right side to Johnson, and he is just not going to even make an attempt for it. Overthrown and ball back to the game. But
Oh, he's stealing! He's stealing!
the speedy little 5-foot whatever Williams with the interception. That is why he is the team captain right now. Gurley says, "Get off me, son. I ain't done. No leg injury here's going to stop me." We got trips right set, tight end offset on the right. And we got Lamar Jackson trying to scramble, and he gets taken down by Frank Clark, a player we highlighted earlier in the video. So a little bit of a single back formation, and again, Todd Gurley, not really known for his strength, but he says, boogada, 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 touchdown, and he is just getting his motor running now. So after the field goal, we take the 1-point lead, and we are going to not skunk kick it like other people. Not to say anything about wavy CG, but Cam Akers takes it all the way back to the 26. And it looks like, again, I can understand with an 89 overall receiver and an 84 overall rookie and 2 massive, massive running backs that he just has, I can understand why this guy is coming the way he is. We're going to go goal line set. And not going to happen. Our defense is looking decently okay here. But again, same play. Opening just a little bit different. He's got a little bit of sticks on him. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Not yet the red zone, but almost there. And that is going to be a handoff to Moistert, letting the clock run down. And again, without that 1 to 2 plays on that drive, this would be a different ball game. But it is 9-7 going into halftime, and they get ball back. So let's kick it off and let's start the second half. We got Gary over there trying to run them down, but in this case, it's going to be our main man, Jalen Smith. So I'm trying to offset this, these packages with speedy people. We got nickelback with Rowe coming in, the safety coming in as the sub linebacker, and we did a pretty good job taking away his number 1 option right there, but he just had Judy on the left side just waiting for it. And my goodness, Cam Akers is a speedy, shifty little back that my defense is not ready for. And again, now that we have the goal line coming in, we got Moistert. And let's see, he is running down the clock already. It is the first game of Madden season. You're running down the clock. I mean, come on, are you really that scared of my team that's just an 80 overall? I mean, it looks like you got paid premium over here with this team. But Moisture just fullback dive, fullback dive, fullback dive. And now we got the halfback power and not able to take him down from behind with Jalen Smith. And he is getting into the end zone, bringing this to a 9-point game. So, a lot of times when I see this, players and even myself sometimes, when we get down low, we try to make a comeback really quick. Unfortunately, guys, 2-score game here. You cannot just get it all back in one time. So take your time, complete a drive, find out what works for you, and go from there. So we're going to get the handoff here to Todd Gurley, the little workhorse, and he says, again, bump you guys. I don't give a snot if you guys are trying to tackle me in the backfield. I'm going to get this. And a nice little juke move to let him show, hey, I'm not done yet. Can't teach a dog new tricks, but Todd Gurley says, I ain't old yet, son. So we got 3rd and 2 and a little play action, and give me that over on the right or left side, excuse me. And let's let Calvin Ridley, the speedster for Atlanta, get into the action. So again, Todd Gurley just up the gut, and we are getting 3 to 4 yards every single time. A little bit of a handoff action from the backfield and get a little bit caught up on the tackle over there, Costanzo. But again, that's fine. Trying to just work our way through it. And over the middle, I'm surprised that Johnson came down with that. Earlier in the day, he had a ball that could possibly be done, but got a little bit of scramble over there for Lamar Jackson. Bunch set here. We got the draw, but again, hit in the backfield, but spun out of it for the first down. So first and goal over here, just dump it over to the right side and fumble! But luckily for us, it goes out of bounds. So we got a single back right and over to the left side. One-on-one coverage against Calvin Ridley. He says, "Get off me, son. I'm getting that touchdown." And we are now within 2 points. So I figured, why not? This guy's been driving on me. He's been doing goal line. He's been running the clock. And I figured, why not just put the onside kick, give him less of a field to drive on, and go from there. So as you see, goal line formation. And even though my defense is holding stout, he's getting 4 yards. And again, it could just be that his offensive line's a monster. But we get the toss to the right side, played perfectly by Jalen Smith. He takes the inside out route, and the safety comes down to help him. And now it is 3rd and 5, and we get a stop here. It might be a different ball game. So we get cover 2 going. Man over to the left side, and it's just one-on-one with Ed McCaffrey versus Williams. Or excuse me, that looked like Pat Pete right there. And just not happening. I don't know what happened there where he couldn't get a press, but it looks like Ed and Ronnie Lott gets vacuumed into a block to maybe possibly be able to stop that touchdown. But it is what it is. They go up 9 points, and so now we have about a minute left. I said I'm not giving up, but at the same time, I want to score a touchdown here because I want to see what my offense can do. This is not just a test of wins and losses. This is a test of getting to know your team. And so we're going to go with a run real quick, and look at that opening. Again, shotgun seems to be where it's at. A 7-yard run by Gurley. 2nd and 3rd. Just going to dump it off. Didn't see anything open, but juked ya. Let me pick up your ankles and eyeballs because you, sir, are deaf and blind. Or excuse me, crippled and blind? I don't know where I'm going with that, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes I lose myself in the meeting. But 1st and 10 over the middle. And we got a catch by Andre Johnson who refuses to go down. 20 seconds left on the clock. Now the run down to 10. And let's see if we can get a touchdown here. Last play probably of the game. Lamar Jackson play action. And one-on-one over to the right side. And I would have thought that he would have led it a little bit more for the receiver, but that's unfortunate. And unfortunately, we do go down with our first loss of the year. Not really that upset about it because, again, like I said, this is right around an 80 overall team, whereas it looks like this other player had a bunch of cards, a bunch of people that he either grinded or bought, and that's okay. All right, nothing against iWavy. That was a good game. He didn't run, other than the scum kick, he didn't really run anything cheap. Well, let me take that back. Scum kick and then goal line with the clock run out. I get it. I'm not really upset, but let's check out the highlights, and I'll catch you guys at the stats. So let's look into the stats real quick. His 90 overall Lamar, 6 of 8 for 151 yards and 1 interception. You would think that this would be switched because my 80 overall had almost a close to very good QB rating. We were 8 of 12. I don't really rely on that much passing because I am a ground and pound guy first, but I like to have quite a balanced offense if I do say so myself. 82 yards for Gurley on 15 carries, 7 attempts for Akers with 60 yards and 2 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert, he also had 7 carries for 41 yards and 1 touchdown. And again, I thought that Sam Mills did make that stop before the goal line, but again, can't take anything from it. Held his Lamar Jackson to a one rush attempt for 10 yards, and my guy had about the same. Let's look at receptions. Todd Gurley with 2 of 11. Raheem Moister, my goodness, he did the streak right up the middle, and he got it for 44 yards. Nice overall performance for Andre Johnson and Calvin Ridley. Jerry Jeudy was probably the standout for his receiving core with 2 catches, 49 yards. I did not highlight Travis Kelce, but he is a monster. He is an 84 overall. I'm waiting to get that 85 so I can bring him up to an 87. Rick Wagner, you did give up the sack, but I'm not happy with you. The confusing but yet great job by his Jeremy Chin. I don't know him. I'm not sure of him. He's a rookie out of Southern Illinois, so I'll have to look at him in a little. Terrell Edmonds, again, not really big on this guy, but I don't know what his card looks like. I did, however, have a Josh Johnson card that did not change in my lineup, so we stuck with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and again, I don't mind it because he's a UF guy, but at the same time did not have my best setup, technically speaking. No excuses, I deserved the loss, but I'm just going through and looking at things that I can improve on, looking at things that I'm having fun with. CeeDee Lamb, didn't see much, but I'm surprised this guy had Foyesade Alakun from the Atlanta Falcons. That dude is the man, and he actually starts on my team as of this time. Frank Clark disrupted a lot of things in the middle. Ryan Kerrigan had that one good tackle for a loss, but he used a lot of his Grant Delpit, the rookie out of LSU. I was surprised that he had him. I don't know what his card looks like, but that dude was a monster in college football. So, that being said, I'm going to let this kind of take itself out at the end. I do want to say I appreciate you guys taking the chance of looking at this. This is the first time I was able to get on, and even though it's tiny bit laggy, it did help itself out. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys next video.